I am Milton, son of a carpenter, Mary. A dad a carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann, I am the son of a carpenter and Mary. I get to make parables, and I am doing a little genetic carpentry. It's lighting up a lot. It's easy to see. Used to be all dark brown. 496. 1996. And then they started changing. Oh, within the past decade out here in LA, they've been more easy to see as far as the smaller, browner circles and the bigger, bluer circles. Oh, it's very foggy out there. It's part of my sermon for this morning, a Sunday. The Sunday after Thanksgiving. You just couldn't, when I first got up, just 15, 20 minutes ago, you couldn't see those, the new construction there. It always reminds me of riding in the station wagon with the dad. And yes, religious censorship is part of that sermon. As I do my son of a carpenter, Mary sugar check, 1. Hi sugar check. This is your phone, 424-229-4140. Those who stop your phone, an electronic device, from working, they don't like me designing beautiful imagery that draws attention to religious censorship in America, political, business, lifeline censorship. That's what it gets down to. And I'll design stuff like this that will do that. So if I won't have what I have had, 479 with this thing, or a high Chinese saying that, I think, then I just won't eat. And I won't have the energy to design this. And I like my energy. I was born old, and at least this time around. And I'm feeling younger than ever before. I used to see me at the Weingart first got here. Could go up 10 flights of stairs. Had the nice view up there. It's a shelter. Yes, my livelihood is gates. With my lifeline. So is yours. You can't reach me, 424-229-4140. You can't reach a customer. You have no idea how many other customers you can't reach. Whatever boring thing you get, a phone ring and error message, busy signal. Next time you get that with those countless other customers, excuse me. Think of that. And put whatever your favorite... oh, this is for the one on my chest. It's quite readable. As for credit card size. I got a new wallet, it's way over there. Put some in your wallet. These 5 show up really even more readable than the one I just showed you. And when you find somebody who doesn't know about their Gates livelihood, explain it to them. Try to call this man. Whatever boring thing you get, when you don't get him, that is your Gates livelihood. So that's someone else with a bigger name, Gates, perhaps, in the computer industry. Walmart, retail. Oh, they don't like to print out these files, Walmart. So download from www.meltonprints.blogspot.com or youtube.com/DNFD series. DNFD SERIES. Working on some new vocal cords. The blue-eyed DNA's got to replace the brown-eyed DNA with everything. And that's kind of rough because the heart doctor doesn't, well, can't talk about that. Or the stigmata eyes. So, it's a poster I'm putting together. I'm poor. 4x6 prints are just 15 cents a piece. And Oh, they're all mixed up. I have to switch the posters. Yeah, from the gist of the conversation with the heart doc, and I gotta go see the internal medicine one on Tuesday. I got that the angriest doc in LAC USA who put the stent in, the lower descending, lower left descending, I don't know. Apparently I got wrong. The one who put that in, oh, that goes in the middle. They want to go in again with the, to take photos, he said, and if that one, or I'm not sure what he's going to do about that one. I didn't like him putting metal in there when I didn't feel any chest pain with the heart attack. Wants to take photos of that one, and the gist of the conversation, the one they put in, the stent they put in, isn't working too good, and we want to put in another one in the Widowmaker, as he called it. So when I've got more energy than I had as a kid, born old, grown young, I find it hard to think about doing something like that, especially with my experience with the county hospital that can reach me by phone, as well as Dr. Ellerman, Dr. Misa. Try to call 424-229-4140. Ask them how they do that, because that's your lifeline. You need to know. A lot of good folks are going to be able to reach me by phone. You're going to show up on my caller ID I made just on Thanksgiving. This is Sunday. They don't know how they show up. That's a possibility. If they get angry, if they get a story to tell when you ask them about it, well then, that's going to make the best check-in post and 5 stories to tell. News stories. Make that video, post a video. We the people must be the reporters. They're not doing the job. 424-229-4140 and 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. That's what this is, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. It's way too small. It's not going to show up even with the tube. And I bet you can carry the 2 4x6 around with you as well. You find somebody who doesn't know about the Gates livelihood, hand them a card. These are credit card size, so with those big 5s if I ever get them. They're coming from York. That's what these 5s are. Walmart won't print them out. They print out the devil's photos every day, but they don't want to print out videos of truth. They do support censorship. They don't support the military. They got the military mottos on those things. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me and post it. Let me get my sugar check in. As I tell you about, oh, yeah. Now, Dad, could you lay off the cigar a little bit? It's kind of hard to see in there. The station wagon. You know, back and forth to school on the other side of town, and yeah, work. Less work because, yeah, he had the heart condition. And yeah, I don't look the way he looked when he was popping the nitro pills. Or had that what went before the quadruple bypass. Don't look like that, don't feel like that. Got more energy than I ever had before, just the muscles. And the heart's a muscle. Growing a new set of muscles, I'll literally feel with my hand. Area of the body, it'll be kind of flabby, kind of 292, kind of loose, disappear in there, and then it'll feel harder. 2 weeks down the road. So my heart doctor put it off, or put off the next appointment, take the pills, and I was supposed to take the pills, and it seems to me he wanted one of those prescriptions he wanted to talk to with the internist. But yeah, I'm having trouble. I called up that very day to go down through the fog there, or at least through the clear day then, to get my new prescription. And yeah, they don't have the. She said she handed it to me. Don't know why they hand you a prescription when they got the computer nowadays. But she said she'd fax it over to York CBS. Called that day. They said by the afternoon they'd have it. They called in the afternoon. They hung up on me, put me on hold, and of course, well, don't eat cat. That's not good. And of course, Wednesday they're off. I called and their office hours are out. Called Friday the office hours are out. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear, and yeah, I don't. I wouldn't have the energy to do half the stuff I've done, despite the computer stopping yesterday. I mean, a third to a quarter as quickly as it usually is. And yeah, that's another thing. The doctor says I got 40% pumping with the heart. One of the pills he's supposed to give me is supposed to help that, but if I got more energy than when I was a teenager, when I was a kid, how can that be a bad thing? If it's that, it's the blue-eyed heart taking over for the brown-eyed heart. Come see me. Have wit, we'll travel. Show me the perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. And I haven't mentioned the Mormons, and it's Sunday. The devil insists that they spend 3 hours worshiping him and his lies in those devil temples and churches on Sunday across America. Call up those pompous Utah temples and the ones near you and ask, how do you reach this man? How do you show up on this man right here's call log? 424-229-4140. When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? Because of what you're taking part in. Same with Walmart managers. How do you reach him to tell him you don't know why your computers won't print out big files? And yes, try to get your photos printed online or in person. Get a reaction to America's lifelines being hijacked. 424-229-4140. And oh yeah, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. Oh, I want my bang. Banging, I saw my street justice paramedics a while ago. I want them. I need to get back on those series. Yeah, the 2x2, that's almost 3 inches across, and about 3.5 to 4, about 3.5 to 3 inches wide there. Yeah, print them out. Keep them handy. The big fives, I don't even have them waiting. They're on the way in the mail. From York, not Walmart. Ask them how to do that, and yes, when those missionaries, you see them praying, P-R-E-Y-I-N-G, on your neighborhoods, good folks in your neighborhood. Yeah, you tired of your wife or your husband telling you to turn off the lights, turn off the TV, just sit there till they leave. You tired of that? Answer the door. Checking posting 5 in front of those. Almost said it. Mormons. It's a Sunday. Oh yeah, Dad, as far as all that thick fog out there. Didn't see that much fog in Louisiana, but Dad, he said, you should have seen it before I got started, son. Everything looked like that. CSL put that in first. Come see me. Paper those neighborhoods. Tell them to check and post in 5. This will tell you how to do it. Trying to call Melton, you want to know why America's Lifeline's being hijacked when you do? Not just the Mormons. Call me up in front of network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. Senators, mayors, governors, what do you know about this? When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? Why aren't you covering that story? Why do we the people have to? How can we trust anything you're giving us on the evening news will give us tonight? Remember to have those big 5 big screen TVs going. You got one big screen over here, the other one over here. One's got 9/11 footage on it. The other's got what network news has been reduced to, Trump waving the Russian flag. Or whatever news story you find you think should not be played on the evening news when you not reaching me and not knowing when else your phone won't be allowed to work is considered not newsworthy. So I have one big screen TV with the 9/11 footage, the other with whatever. Trump waving the flag. Or some news story that is just not important. And in between those big screen TVs, check and post in 5. You make a video with your phone like I'm making a video with this phone of America's Lifelines being hijacked. See that phone you make a video of is every child in America's Lifeline to the firemen, police, paramedics. Make a video of being hijacked. And then turn around. Have everyone at the party make a video of each other's phones. Check, post. In just 5 minutes.